Let's see this real quick. Give myself that. Let's edit the video. What do I want to do with this? Let's see. Coming on here. Whoever's on here with me, hello. I'm about to start doing makeup real soon. I'm trying to get some stuff together. 1 second. I'll save that. And let's go to why is it doing that? What don't matter. Go to my channel. Let me click that. I need to do that. I'm just trying to get everything together in this life before I get started. My brow's already done. I did that off camera. If you want to know about those, I can tell you guys about that. But I'm about to get started with the eyeshadow because that's the one that's going to take the longest out of all this stuff. Once I figure out where the freak... Oh, okay. Let me see. Edit. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Pause. What in the world? Yeah. Hi, everybody that's watching. I'm about to get started really soon. I'm just trying to fix something on here real quick before I get started. But we are doing a leopard print eyeshadow today, but kind of inspired by Lisa Frank because I like rainbows, so why not? And there we go. All right. Let me comment that. No, what's his new single? All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the base. So I'm going to go in with some white concealer to set my base. And when I say base, I really just mean my eyes. I can't Google it right now. So would I rather always feel understood or always feel appreciated? I understand that not everybody's going to understand me. So to feel appreciated, I guess would feel better. I would imagine anybody wants to feel appreciated, especially if they're actually a well-rounded good person. But yeah. All right, so I'm setting the base with some white concealer. It's gonna look crazy, so don't try to clock me on here before we even get finished. Let's get into it first. Where'd that brush go? Yo, his stuff is a little out there. It's Kanye though. We knew that. We knew that. All right, so I'm gonna blend it out. I think I'm just gonna go into one of my favorite palettes because it has all the colors in there that I feel like would exude the Lisa Frank brand. And I'm actually going to go into the Morphe Abby Roberts after I set this base. What city am I in? I can't say that, but I'll tell you that I am from the East Coast. I just feel like, you know, people shouldn't share certain information like that. I mean, but if you really wanted to know, just check out my channel. I kind of go into that a little bit about where I'm from. What's everybody's Saturdays like? I know right now it's super sunny here, and I know it's Memorial Day weekend. So I know people got some stuff going on. Is anybody doing anything this weekend? Cookouts, amusement parks, water parks, anything? Let me know. All right, so base is set. Now I'm gonna grab that palette from back here. Like I said, I'm going into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. This one has so many colorful shades in it. It looks busted right now, but that's because I use it heavily, but a whole bunch of colors in here, and I feel like they're amazing. So I'm gonna start off with a pink, actually. Yeah. And this one is in the shade Love in here. So let's pack this color on in here. if you're interested too in like more makeup tutorials, if you guys, the people that are here watching, actually like makeup, because I don't understand why sometimes people get on here that don't like makeup and be watching. But if you like makeup, I have a lot of beginner friendly makeup tutorials on my channel. I actually linked it in the comments too, so if you're interested just to check it out, you should go click that link. Orange Beach for the weekend. I know exactly, maybe not exactly, but I feel like I know what area you might be from. You're either from Mississippi or, hi Ari, you either live in Mississippi or Alabama. I know people travel from other places too, but I feel like those are the main ones. Chris, who's saying that. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do. Yes. Hi Ari, what you got going on, girl? Yeah, we're really gonna deepen this pink. Since this look is supposed to be a Lisa Frank look, I feel like the colors really need to be pigmented. If God exists, why are there still black people? Well, I know you don't believe in God with the way you just asked that question. So next. Nothing, girl. Yeah, it's the weekend. It's a nice chill weekend at that too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a blue here. Yeah. Oh, please do, girl. We love to play in some makeup now. We love that. Yeah, I told you, girl, you know when we get on here, there's always trolls, but like we said the last time, I don't care. They're not going to stop me or make me feel bad about anything on here, girl. I don't care about them. All they're doing is just trying to chat it up. They must need somebody to talk to. Must need somebody to talk to. So they came here to this live. Oh yeah, this is gonna be super duper cute. I just want to make sure the colors are nice and married together. I think I'm gonna take a purple in that pink though. Right. Outrageous. People really just get on here and just say whatever. All right, I'm gonna do the same on the other eye because I don't really want to mix too many colors before moving on. So I'm gonna go ahead and press that one on that side too. So like I said, I'm using the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. I love this palette down. Hi, Christopher. There's a lot of Chris's in here right now. But I'm in the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. This one's super colorful, has everything you need to really create that one-stop shop look. Also, if you're here, like I said, and you like makeup, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. I got all kinds of videos on my channel. I can literally test that theory right now. If you have something that you feel like you need help with, I guarantee you it's on my channel. Thank you, Nikki. Already, Ari, I appreciate you, boo. That's what I was trying to hurry up and do, was to really get the look together and situated to move on. And we're nowhere near done because we got to add the leopard print eventually. I just really wanted to get this on here. Hi. How are you? How is everybody doing? I feel like once the foundation is set for this eyeshadow is really when everything's going to start coming together. What kind of look are you going for, Ari? I know you said you was about to start doing your makeup. Let me know, girl. We might need to hop on a live together and do some makeup together. I need to take that pink in a little bit further. Good. How's everybody's weekend going so far? Is it chill, relax? Y'all just vibing, gonna go see family? Any movies y'all gonna go see? I actually want to go see that Final Destination movie, even though I feel like I'm gonna be in there like squeamish. I really want to go see it. Chill, yeah, chill is my kind of vibe too. But I really want to go see that. I actually might go see it. I feel like that'd be kind of fun to go see that movie. All right, now I'm gonna go into this really deep purple. Mommy. Thank you so much, Nikki. Chill, thank God. Amen to that. I'm doing a very brown neutral tone. Ooh, Ari. Super cute. I need to see this, girl. I hope you post it. Okay, I'm gonna take this purple in here, right underneath this pink. Then I think I'm gonna take a royal blue into that blue right there. They're trying a new gel eyeliner today. Who's it by? Babe, what you think? You should go see Final Destination? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that purple. Yeah, purple. Girl, please do the lives. I promise you. To me, this is like a FaceTime call to my besties. That's basically what we're doing right now. It's like a FaceTime call. I get to talk to y'all. I wish I knew how to block trolls, but it's cool. Actually, I do know how to block them, but I don't really see them, so it don't really matter. They gonna say what they gotta say and move along. And that's just that. We all know that though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a black into these colors though too, to really add some depth for sure. Your mom has the same hairstyle. So pretty. So pretty then. Cutting all your hair off is so freeing. Your phone won't let you do lives. That's really weird. Thank you. Yeah. All right, let's go into this royal blue here. This one's called like Paramaniac or something like that. I'm just gonna add that right here to really deepen these colors. And then I'm gonna go in with the black. Now I think on the lid is where I'm gonna take like the oranges, the yellows, because I want this to be rainbow. Because obviously with Lisa Frank, it's a rainbow look. I just didn't want to like. I want each color to stand out on its own. Period. What's up? What's up? You ever think about rearranging the door? Yeah, remember I had said something to you about rearranging it, and you was like, "Where would everything go again?" It's kind of not too many places, but I thought about maybe putting the TV back where the stairs were again, and pushing that couch back along the wall. Maybe, because I feel like our couch is too big for it to go in the direction we first had it when we first moved in. Thank you so much, Nikki. Yeah, I feel like our couch is way too big for that. All right, so now let's go into the black, just to deepen out these shades. Oh, Lord. Mom just texted me about my brother. I don't know. I guess he's in a funk or in some kind of mood, so I got to call him when I'm done and see what he got going on. It looks very pigmented. It is. This is the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. It's super pigmented. Super duper pigmented. I think that's why I like to use it so much. Morphe has some great quality stuff for sure. Like I said, I'm going in with this black just to deepen out that crease. I'm trying to disperse it up, but without muddying the colors together. Hi, Nika. How are you? I already said, oop. Yeah, my brother. My brother. Hey. He's kind of like my baby, though. But like you said, he's a grown man now. Come on now. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Let's get it together. Thank you so much. He says, I'm using my lip liner from Shop and Say, girl, that's my fave. That's my go-to, too. All right, let's go in with this black now and deepen out the crease. Be sure to subscribe, guys. That's another thing. Like I said, we're on a road to 10K. That's what we're trying to get to. So if you're hearing or seeing this, make sure you subscribe, because at 10K, I decided instead of 7K, I'm going to do it at 10K to do my giveaway. Because I feel like I really want that to be huge. And I'm just going to compile a list of stuff. So like if you're a girly that loves makeup, then you're definitely not going to want to miss out on this 10K giveaway. I'm going to make sure I really rack it up. You're probably going to get like a huge box of makeup from me. For sure. But yeah, Ari, my brother, even though I'm the middle child, I'm looked at as the big sister. So I'll be having to get it done with a lot of stuff around here. Not our. She said I'll be in your closet, girl. Don't scare these people now. All right, I need to find my brush because I'm actually gonna do a cut crease. So I'm gonna take this brush. I thought I had another one, but it's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna take this brush, and to cut the crease, I'm gonna use the white pigment for sure. Someone said speak English. Am I not speaking English? Am I being muffled right now? Oh, all right. I got some cute liners. They're colorful liners from Shop Miss A. I think I'm going to use them in this. What setting spray? Hi. All right. Yeah, we're going to do a cut crease for sure. One trick I learned when you're doing a cut crease, just put some concealer or something on the lid, look up, and that'll show you where you need to cut your crease. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, I have to try that. Girl, I love me a good setting spray. I need to find me a fixing spray too. Okay, we're good. Let's cut this crease now. I'm normally, like before, I couldn't cut my crease while talking, but I feel like I've gotten so much better now with doing it. You make popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh. Nah, look at me talking too soon. But I really did get better, y'all. Please believe me. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have too much product though. I look awesome, thank you. Girl, it's a really, really good trick. I promise you. When people be like, oh, I don't know where my crease is. If you put concealer on your lid and look up, it'll tell you exactly where your crease is and where you need to stop if you ever want to cut the crease. I know not too many people still do cut creases because that was really 2016, but welcome to my channel where I still like to do 2016 style makeup, okay? And I still teach the girlies how to get it done. Those are literally your favorite colors besides the white. Thank you. Girl, dupes do sometimes be better than the actual like super expensive stuff. I've had probably way more drugstore products than like the high-end stuff because they do, if not the same, they're probably better. Because I sometimes feel like people feel like, oh, the price tag. Oh, yeah, girl, I bought this $75 eyeshadow palette. Girl, why? Why did you do that? Hey, girl, hey. Like, I was thinking about it at one point. I was like, you know what? I wonder what the quality of this... Because I was going to look at this Chanel eyeshadow palette. Now, when I saw the price, I was definitely like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not buying this. But for sure, I was like, I wonder what the pigment is like on here. Because there's no way that this $75 palette has a good pigment without something being sacrificed in that quality. Then again, I could be wrong, but I just felt like $75 for six shades in the palette was crazy. Says Dorothy, you have beautiful and smooth skin. Thank you so much, girl. I really don't do much. I drink water, mind my business, I pray to the Lord, and I have a simple skincare routine. This is, am I a makeup artist for work? So I used to actually take clients. I started out for one as a beauty content creator. Then I switched over to taking clients. Then I realized just my life wasn't conducive to taking clients anymore. So I went back to being a beauty content creator. And I've actually been creating beauty content since 2016. Like, you can literally go back on my channel, and I've been on YouTube for a while. Most people just don't know about me because the beauty niche is very saturated. So trying to grow is difficult, but I'm not going to let that stop me because I'm meeting you guys now. Hi, Ashlyn. It says $24 for a lip gloss is a lot. Girl, you think that? I've seen lip glosses go for quite literally $40. Just depends on who you're going to. I think like Dior, Chanel, all that, their lip glosses are something else. Just will you be blending your shadow? What do you mean blending it? It is blended on the outside. I still have some more blending to do though, if that's what you're asking. Hi, Olivia. All right, so now I'm gonna take a flathead brush and I'm gonna put, yellow, orange. I don't really want to do a red. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate you. You said you want to be a makeup artist, but you still have 2 years of high school and don't have a time or job. Girl, start practicing on yourself. I have a whole playlist of Shop Miss A, and all their stuff is $1, so you can literally build your kit now and just start practicing on yourself. Start building a technique and a habit, and I promise you, once you're ready to take clients, it'll be super easy. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take the yellow on here. I hope this brush is good enough because I don't really like this brush when I'm applying my pigments, but I just want to see how it will pay off. Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the yellow, probably an orange. I'm debating about the red at the end because I don't really want it to clash with it. But yeah, I'll be really giving like some tips to the girlies. But like I said, being in a saturated niche as a beauty content creator, a lot of the time, you know, your videos get flooded out. So if your favorite creator, or me, for instance, says, hey, can you know, like this video, share a comment, it's just really because it helps us. You don't gotta buy nothing or nothing. We're just asking you to just support in that way. This is you do not eat. I don't know what that means, Michael Cook. You look so good with the yes, it does, right? It's so good. You miss so much cleaning up your house. Oh, girl, listen. You ain't really missed too much. I'm just getting started, Marissa. Thank you for tuning in too again. I remember you from yesterday. Girl, having a baby is no joke. They are really expensive. I thought I was expensive until I had a kid. Says, yeah, and you learn your own face and features when it comes to... Yes, you do. And another thing too, there's a lot of charts out there too that'll show you how to properly apply makeup to different face shapes, because what works for you doesn't necessarily work for everybody else either. So it's also good to take clients, or not clients, but models. So like if you want more practice, like ask your friends, ask your mom or somebody in your family, like, hey, you know, I'm trying to learn some different techniques. Can I work on you? Pretty much. Oh, Lord, I feel like I'm skipping over comments and I don't like doing that. I want to make sure I talk to everybody. You're assuming I do this stuff all the time? Yes, girl. If you go over to my channel right now, you'll see I have over 700 videos, 770 videos of makeup, fashion vlogs. When it comes to perfumes, I have so much stuff. I do a lot of beginner friendly stuff because I've met a lot of people that say they want to learn how to do makeup, but they don't know where to start. So I literally have that all on my channel. Thank you so much, Robert. Yeah. I'm gonna subscribe because you want to see more of this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have 3 little brothers. I have 2 brothers, but I have a younger brother of which I have to go get on the phone with eventually because I don't know what he got going on, but my mom texted me and told me to talk to my brother, so that means he needs his big sister. So you need a new blush. Do you have any recommendations? Oh my gosh. So I love e.l.f. blushes. Love them down. So between e.l.f. and ColourPop, I recommend e.l.f. because it's on the more affordable side, which once again, if you're here new watching me, I do a lot of affordable beginner friendly stuff. So I would recommend e.l.f. Their blushes are so good. It's called Camo Blush. And my favorite one, which if you're not new here, they already know what I'm going to say. But my favorite e.l.f. blush is Pinky Promise. It's so cute. It gives off doll baby. It says people don't understand how different doing makeup on hooded eyes is. Oh my gosh, yes. And I tell people with hooded lids too, you're probably going to have to cut your crease above your actual folds. So like when you go like this, you see like where my eye folds and you see how I cut above it? That's because they're hooded too. So you're going to have to like literally stretch your lid like this, and where your eye would normally crease, cut above it. So that way you can always see the pigment. So I definitely have some weight. What does that mean? You have a diamond face shape, you have chubby cheeks, you have to literally, yeah, because sometimes we can accentuate our cheeks. You said you're a fashion and makeup freak. Oh my gosh, girl, that's me too. I love it down, which most people actually don't know. I have a lot of things that I love to do. I love fashion. I love doing hair. I love doing makeup. I love cooking too. I'm a foodie. Really love it. Berry, I have to try Berry. Please tell you that Timeless Beauty foundations are dropping soon. So I'll let you in on a sneak peek. So for the people that don't know, I have my own foundation line, Timeless Beauty, and that's what this is. And I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. The foundations are done. They are packed. So we're just waiting for them to get here. So they'll be here very soon for you to buy. So I will say that. I'm fine as hell. Oh, thank you. This hooded eyes are so annoying. You got to... So the thing about doing eyeliner too with hooded lids, you have to be very careful because you don't want it to just look like a thick liner unless it's your go-to. But I appreciate you, Ari. Thank you, Tanika. But I think the thing about it is with that is finding also like tutorials that help with that. So my lids, now I have seen people who have lids that are more hooded than mine. I still recommend pulling that lid and really seeing where you can put your wing liner or cutting your crease at, because a lot of it is playing with makeup. Like I said, what works for my face may not work for your face, but those are just some tips that I do have for people that want to do it. Thank you so much. I really do like to take the time out to respond to people. I think also that's why I like going live, is because I feel like I can record a video and post it, but I like talking to you guys in real time because people actually have questions, and I could be in the middle of doing makeup, and if you're watching a long form video, it's like, oh, I gotta wait for her to respond. And I've seen some creators just completely not respond to their community, and I'm just like, girl, they're here to support you and you're not responding to them. That's crazy. So that's why I like going live, is I like talking to you guys in real time. You like to see me paint it completely? When you say painted, do you mean like with actual like paint, or like mug, like straight eating down with makeup? Because if so, that's, you're about to see that now. You like to do goth looks. It's hard with eyeliner because you have hooded lids. I understand. Okay, so let me talk to you about goth looks. Now, some people think, oh, that's ugly. Why would you do that? Absolutely not. I feel like watching everybody flourish in what they love to do is super gorgeous. Now, I've seen some girls do some goth looks. I've seen girls do no makeup looks. I've seen girls do, oh my gosh, every makeup there is. And I feel like every time I see them, it's just something so unique about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I be trying myself. I'm like, let me see, because when somebody did something, I'm like, y'all ate down with that. Y'all ate down. Ate down. So I feel like explore. Now, as far as the liner with that, you might just have to do like super thin rather than trying to do super thick. You like doing Korean, Japanese looks? Okay, I've seen those too. Eat down. Absolutely eat down. Okay, I lied, guys. I am gonna take a red on the outside because I just feel like it'll be really pretty. I'm just going to make sure I mesh it really well with that blue on the outside. Oh yeah, that eats. That eats. Lisa Frank look definitely coming together. You said you love my makeup. You wish you could do that. Girl, you can. I encourage it. You can. Especially if you go on my channel. I tell you, I do a lot of beginner-friendly makeup looks. I can literally teach you how to do this look easily. If you just got to have the time, honestly. And practice makes perfect. So don't think that's like starting out is going to come out like OMG. But I've done FaceTime calls with my family or friends and walked them through how to do like a regular face. And I promise you it's not as hard. Just gotta try. Says you're an older woman with wrinkle heavy lids. How can you fix without making them look droopy? Can you elaborate more on that, Lynn? Hold on. It says I need to learn how to do more goth. Oh, I already read that one. Says if you're having a hard day with eyeliner, you like using eye stamps. Yes, another trick which a lot of people don't know, if you're having a hard time doing like a wing liner, and this actually goes for eyeshadow too, use tape. Quite literally put the tape on the outer corners and use it as a guide. I actually have a video on my channel of explaining how to do eyeshadow, and I also go into the wing liner effect with it. Tape is your best friend when doing it. I said, can I take my jacket? No, I cannot take off my jacket. What in the world? How old were you when I started makeup? So I actually started getting into makeup maybe my, oh gosh, maybe 8th grade. And when I say 8th grade, I really mean like it was eyeliner. Quite literally, it was just eyeliner and mascara and some lip gloss. Then I stopped a little bit my freshman year because I started doing, well, I was doing sports in middle school, but I was really heavy into sports in high school. But then I started up again when I started cheering, and then it went into the brows, the lashes. Oh my gosh, my brows, if I could show you guys a picture, you're gonna laugh at me. I promise you, I look like an angry bird. They were black and blocky, and it was just like, what am I doing? Like I was using a black eyeliner pencil to do my brows. Like I didn't know anything. And then it says, when I put an eyeliner around the eyes, the corners, it looks like they're more drooping down. That's because with your eye shape, it's probably not flattering. So I would recommend probably avoiding that. You want to make your eyes look bigger and pop rather than looking down. I try a brown liner too, because sometimes black is really, really harsh and can make your eyes look smaller, but try a brown. Yeah, try that. What kind of tape? Regular tape. So like if you were to like wrap a present, Scotch tape. You can use that. So what makeup palette did I use? I'm using the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. It looks like this. I've been using all the colors in here. Oh, I have, listen, you're talking about you need to have your brows. I have a tutorial on my channel right now. It's very recent too. Step by step, everything I use and how to do it. It says try lifting your liner instead of going with your natural line. As someone with, yeah, there you go. That's why I use eye stamps. I think you need to leave. This person is telling me to take off my jacket or whatever. You're on some weird horny vibes right now, and I think you need to go find Jesus. I'm a married woman. Stop. Anyway, I'm going to go back in with that same blue that I have on the outer corners, and I'm going to make sure that, yeah, like that. Close it in. Close that gap. Yeah, this is a red 500. What is that? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that is. But then he made me lose my train of thought. See, I'm over here trying to talk to my friends on FaceTime, and you got some weird people coming in here telling me to undo my shirt. Y'all, this is what in the world? But anyway, let me go back to the comments so I can make sure I say what I said. But yeah, the brow tutorial that I have on there, I have a brow tutorial. It's really beginner friendly, step by step, all of that for you. It's cool, boo. I don't need a mod, and I say that only because I'm not worried about these trolls. I'm not. My focus is on the people that are actually here to chat with me and hang out with me. Those trolls, they'll come and go. You'll be more distracted trying to stop them from coming in versus you just sitting here chatting with me. I don't care about them. I care about the people that's here to engage with me, talk to me, and potentially join my community of besties. So when I do FaceTime calls like these, y'all pick up and we could do some makeup together and talk, okay? I don't have them out in the open. You're like one of those guys that say, I sexually assaulted somebody because of what she wore. Like what? He said they're all in his face, like on purpose. I'm on a live. They're not in your face. If anything else, my hands are covering them. You're looking for them. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. It's guys like you that make it hard for females. Don't be that guy. Well, it's too late. You're already that guy. Weirdo. Anyway, moving along. So we have that on there on this cut crease. I think this look came out really, really good. I'm going to add some green under my eye once I wipe off the excess because I do have a lot of fallout on my face. So luckily I didn't put nothing on just yet as far as primer because that would have been stuck to my face. But this is the point of having full coverage makeup because see, now it just looks like a mess. Right, then scroll. See, same kind of guy. You want the attention. Stop it. Yeah, anyway, we're going to ignore him. Thank you, Tanika. You have an idea for a makeup look? Do I have light blue eyeliner? I used to have a light blue liner, but I can't find it. But I actually did light blue. See, if you were in my live yesterday, you would have saw I did like a light blue under eye thing. So I'm trying not to do that too much. Somebody said they're distracting me though. Okay, so I'll do you a favor. I'll hide you on my channel so they won't distract you. Vibe, you too. You can go. I'll hide you from my channel since they're so distracting and you're so weird. Boom. Easy fix. So now that was hidden. Heck, I'm probably going to block them too because why are you being weird? Okay, back to the basics. Yeah, like they're here. Those are the kind of guys that quite literally will be like, oh, she asked for it because she wore what she wore. No, you're just a really weird person. Okay, time for the leopard print. I'm not going to keep getting into that. So I'm thinking I might have to go with darker colors on the inside and brighter on the outer side. Let me see how this yellow, like I said, this is from Shop Miss A. These are their Eyes on Me Vivid Liquid Liners. And I want to use these, but I want to make sure the way I use them, they don't like run or anything. Gross and weird, right? But they say it's us females. No, get some self-control. How about that? Thank you so much. They just want attention because I'm pretty. Girl, thank you. It could either be that or you just have some men that don't know how to control their manly urges, which is really weird. And can't even call them men if they're doing that. That's not a man. A man knows how to control his urges and himself. Those are boys that probably don't even get any play in real life. So whatever. They run. You feel like they run? You said, yeah, they're not gross and weird like you. Jedediah, oh, you're a guy and you came in with me talking about how guys that can't control their urges are weird and prey on females because they feel like she wore a crop top, she wore booty shorts, she wore whatever she wanted to wear. Like I've seen women quite literally wear complete cover-ups and y'all still find a way to bother us. So Jedediah, if you're not here to support makeup or be kind to females, why are you here? Thank you so much. I'm not worried about these guys. I told you, guys will always find a way to say something to somebody, especially females. Like, go away. The shit you're taking right now looks better than you. Good day. Well, thank you for telling me to have a great day or good day. I'm going to have a great day. I hope you have the best shit that you're taking in your life. I hope you clean yourself out, I guess. Whatever. I guess that was supposed to make me feel bad because it's not. He wanted me to respond. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I get way more love in here than I do hate comments. And most of the time, the hate comments come in from guys that have an opinion about makeup. And I'm just like, you don't like makeup, but yet you're on a makeup post talking to somebody doing makeup. Make it make sense. Anyway, so we're going to test out these liners. So I'm going to try this pink one. I know you said they run like crazy, so let me see what I could do here. I'm not even going to use too much of them. I really just want to dot them on in places. I see what you mean. I'm going to have to press them in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to press them in. Hold on, let me see. You're back. You was doing liner. Girl, how'd it go? Girls can't wear what they want because everyone's sick. Oh my gosh, that's just how it is with us females, unfortunately, and I hate that for us because it's just like, so wait a minute. It's our fault that we're just existing. Okay, whatever. Whatever, I guess. I don't agree, but whatever. But also, I have a husband that is here to protect me, so men can say what they want to say. I make my husband handle all that stuff. I don't argue with no man. I'm not going to. I'll go get my husband. But in this case on live, I don't feel like it's need for me to go get my husband because these are something that men would never say to me in real life. So I don't even care. No problem, Lynn. It's no hate. It's just the first time you see a makeup like mine. I appreciate you, Alicia. See, Alicia, I appreciate you coming in and saying something like that. I always tell people it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I didn't perceive it as hate, so I appreciate you. Yes, son. You're gonna have to ask Daddy, baby, because Mommy's on her phone right now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my ministry woman. Listen, I am a girl's girl, and I know some people be like, "You're what?" No, I'm a girl's girl, but a real girl's girl. Okay, like I let you know, like, "Hey, sis, that's not it," or "Girl, watch your back." Like I love, and I love to see people happy. I don't like the arguing mess. I'm just one of those girlies that just be like, "Listen, I'm here to support. If you like it, I love it. Simple as that. I'm not here to put you down about nothing that you're doing. Why would I do that to you?" Okay, so I think I'm just going to press these all over, and then I'm going to go back over my eyeshadow. Yeah, and just kind of let it rock if I feel like something needs to be fixed. Man, I promise you, am I a makeup artist? We said, I wish Big Mama was still here. These women would straighten up. Man, honestly, the way I see it, some people are just... some people are just, and that's not my problem. That is not our problem to deal with, sis. That's all we could say. People just do weird stuff, and the only thing that we can do is protect ourselves and be kind to others. That's why I just don't understand people could say like they're God-fearing, but be so mean to people. How are you God-fearing, but you're mean? Make it make sense to me. How's my day going? It's going amazing. And am I a makeup artist? I used to be, but I'm a beauty content creator here on YouTube. Girl, that was the blue liner you was talking about. Not the exact color, but he was asking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, girl, I'm using it right now for like this Lisa Frank look. I'm about to take the black and fix it. Coca-Cola lips and love it. Ooh, girl, what is that? All right, so I'm gonna let that dry down on my eyes. Should I take like a white liner above the crease? What do y'all think? Should I do that? I feel like that'd be kind of cute. Let me know while this is drying. And then I'm gonna take once I can find it up here. Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm gonna take my black liner in a second and go over these spots so I can start creating that chia look. Do it? Yeah? Okay, I can do that. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and do that now then while that's drying. So I'm gonna take the white. I didn't even open it. I thought I opened it. Yeah, black will bring out the other colors. Oh, girl, yes, that's why I'm gonna do it soon. I just wanted them to dry down because I didn't want them to get muddied once I started doing the actual cheetah print for them. I just wanted to lay my spots on there. It's dark brown or black liner with red lipstick and anything. Ooh, all right, that sounds good. Baby, that means he's outside. Give Daddy some time, sweet pea. Mommy has a movie on in there for you guys. You guys ate breakfast. Seems like Daddy gave y'all a snack too. Hang out with each other. You guys literally have a jungle gym in the living room. Watch some TV in there with your siblings. You think I should leave it how it is and do the black like you said you were gonna do? So I'm gonna still do the black. So I don't know why that pass just kind of stopped me. I'm still gonna do the black for sure. Let me see this right here. Ooh. That's still cute. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Yeah, we're about to go in with this black in a second so I can go ahead and make my spots. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to carry them out any further. Y'all can see the spots, right? Well, the where I placed them so far. What do you want to do, Ari? You love the look without the blend, but the excited to send how the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got this in here. Woo! My eyes started tearing up. I think my lights were starting to get to me. I feel like now it has to be dark. Your son wants you to put on something in his room. Okay. He was trying to find you. We can still go if you want to. The big elf halo glow lip gloss, girl. I've been seeing people do that trend, and I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah. Let's make this line a little bit thicker over here because it's thicker on the other side. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're about to go in with that black liner in a second. Like I said, if you're here, be sure to subscribe. I have so many makeup tutorials on my channel. Like, I think that's why I kind of stopped posting long form videos on my channel, is because I didn't know what else to do. And I feel like getting on live and talking to you all makes it a lot easier for me to just do a makeup look. And I can talk to y'all directly and see what y'all do and don't like. All right, so we're about to take this black. What I like about leopard print looks is you don't have to be so precise. It's quite literally just creating the spots. So I'm going to take that one underneath. And let me see that one. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Like, let me know if it's noticeable to you. Because I can't really tell from here. I know my spots are kind of small, but I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see something. You said they like the kettle corn? Yeah. Good. Kettle corn is good. What about y'all? Do y'all like kettle corn? I love me some kettle corn. All right. A tip about this, if you're going to do leopard print on the eye and you're using like anything liquid liners, keep the like mirror under your chin so that way you give this time to set. But can y'all see the actual print on the eye now? You like that? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so let's do this other eye now. I feel like I have to have it super duper close, otherwise I can't really see where I'm at, because y'all actually wear glasses, so I need to have like the magnifying portion real close to me. Okay, let's see that one. I feel like I missed one just a few seconds ago. Oh, it's coming out so nice. Oh yeah, super cute, super cute. Thank you so much, Molly. I appreciate you. Red lipstick, please. So I feel like if you're gonna do colorful looks, I don't like to go bold on the lips because I feel like it can be very distracting. So I'm definitely gonna go on with a new lip. If you guys are new here, I'm a new lip kind of girly. As a new fan, can you please introduce yourself? It's your first time seeing me. Yes, Olivia, actually I can. Thank you for saying that because I often forget to do that. My name is Imani. I am 27. I've been doing beauty content for about almost 10 years now. I've worked with a lot of major brands. You'll see that on my channel if you choose to go look. I am from Virginia. I am married happily 6 years in. I have 3 beautiful children that are 4, 3, and 2. 2 boys, 1 girl. I am a Taurus. I love the color green. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I'm also very introverted and homebodied. And I know people think you're introverted, but you're on live. So I really feel like my community here on YouTube, y'all are more like family and friends. So to me, going live and talk to you guys is almost like a FaceTime call for me. So it's like I could talk to you easily doing that. I can yap for days with you guys on here. I am very goofy. I am very, very goofy. You guys will definitely see that with me here on live. Trying to think. My favorite genre of movies, I love horror films. I love anything scary. That is definitely my thing. I love getting my nails done. I love doing makeup, as you can tell. Yes, that's me. But I have been doing a lot of, let me be specific too with my beauty content. I've been doing a lot of beginner friendly makeup tutorials for almost 10 years now. So if you're here and new to my channel, definitely go subscribe and go check it out. I actually linked the playlist in the pinned comment over here. And I go into how to shade match your foundation. I go into how to do your brows, applying makeup to your face shape, various eyeshadow tutorials, makeup unboxings, things like that. I even vlog my life. I actually have my labor and delivery vlogs on here with my kids. I have when I got engaged to my husband on here. I have a whole bunch of stuff on here. Even when I joined the military, that's on here. I'm no longer in, but that's on here. So thank you, Olivia, for reminding me to do that, because I often forget to do that. Thank you. You said it looks amazing with the liner. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Can I do red lipstick, please? Like I said before, I don't really like to do bold lips with looks like these because I feel like it's very distracting. You like it too? Thank you, Alicia. You think purple and pink ombre lips will look good? I am scared of doing looks like that on my lip because I just feel like it's a bit much. I feel like I don't want to take the attention away from the eyes because that's really where it sits. Hi, Lynn. Dinner is one you must see if you have not. Is that the movie where like the mom for the first time is going out on a date and she left her kid at home with the babysitter and she started getting those like really weird notifications? Sinners, I've seen Sinners and I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody that has. It is so good. I just want you to know there's a lot of points in that movie that I was like, that would have never happened if somebody hadn't said something. Okay, I make brown blush or maybe pink. Oh, I'm gonna do a pink blush. I haven't even done my base routine yet. I'm about to do that. I'm actually about to put my lashes on in a second. You also new here and you also love horror movies. Girl, we're like this then. I love scary movies. Oh, did you know they're coming out with a new Conjuring movie? Are you gonna go see that? I don't know if I am. I'm a little terrified of that one. A new lip will look good. I agree. I agree. Be right back. Okay. All right, so let's move on. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to. No, I'm going to. I was going to say, should I put a black liner? I always feel like if you're going to put lashes on, just put a very, very thin liner. Hi, Heather. How are you? Yeah, they actually just put out the trailer. I forgot what it's called, but it's coming out soon, but it's supposed to be really, really scary. Yeah, I'm gonna do a thin liner, but like I was saying about the thin liner, if you're gonna do your lashes, just do really, really thin liners because it'll help make the lash blend onto your lash line a lot easier too. The Old Insidious have, oh my gosh, I remember when I first saw it, I was scared, girl. I was scared, but I also one of the people that I could watch a horror movie and still go to sleep like a baby afterwards. Can I do a, I don't know how to pronounce that, makeup look? You gotta, I'm about to look into that and I could probably do that in my next live. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. But I'm about to look into it. I know I've had a few people request certain looks for me. And that's another thing. I love to do requested makeup looks. So if you have anything in mind that you want to see, just put it in the comments, or when this video ends, just leave a comment and I'll do it. I love to do that. I love to see what kind of makeup looks and stuff that y'all are into too. All right, so we got the thin liner on. Now for mascara, because we need mascara. We're going to go into the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. It is so good. I don't really have any lashes, as you can tell. They're very thin and fine. But I love this because they instantly fix that whenever I'm doing any makeup looks. Even if I'm doing a no makeup look. Like, I just really love this mascara. But I use this because I like to set the base for my lashes before I put it on. And it just helps my lashes blend in. And when I say lashes, I mean these lashes with strip lashes. It just helps them blend together better before I put them on. But yes, it's like a flashy, bold, leopard, hot pink. Ooh, oh, when you said Nicki Minaj, girl, you won me over. I could definitely do that in the next one if you want. Butterflies can't see their wings, so they don't know how beautiful that. All right, this is not butterflies. Olivia, a message. Okay, so the lashes. Oh, another tip with my lashes. I like to take the lash glue, and this one is by Kiss, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Lash Couture. It's super strong, and I know some people feel like they have a hard time finding a good lash glue. This lash glue is really, really good. You didn't really miss too much. I just put on some mascara and put like a thin layer of liner on. The only movie you can't watch and just go to sleep without being scared is, girl, I can't watch that. Can't watch that, girl. I'll be terrified. You do the makeup and you want the bubblegum pink lip combo so much, but every gloss is so expensive. Girl, I advocate for being a budget beauty. NYX Cosmetics, any beauty supply store, lip gloss, Absolute New York, Nika K, Kiss. These are all brands that are super affordable. I mean, probably the highest gloss from those that I just listed is probably like $6. But they all can go as low as from $1. So $1 to $6. So shop with those. So go to like your local beauty supply store, and they'll more than likely have those brands that I listed. And like I said, I like using those because most people don't know that there is great affordable quality makeup out there, and you don't have to like break your pockets. I'm good at makeup. Am I an influencer? I wouldn't call myself an influencer. Some people would. I call myself a beauty content creator. Because that's what I do. I create beauty content. Like I said, if you go check out my channel, I have some of everything on there, Brooke. But thank you so much for the compliment. Can I say your name? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if it's Rayham, but I hope I didn't butcher it. How often do I do a live? You don't want to miss. Honestly, I kind of go according to what you guys want. Also, I am in school again, so I go based off of my schedule. So I'll say like Fridays, Mondays are like the best days, so I might start incorporating those if anything else. But I also ask you guys, you know, when are you available to sit and watch me and chat with me, or I should say answer my FaceTime call here on YouTube with doing some makeup, because I would really like for, you know, you all to start doing that with me, even picking up your own makeup brushes during like our lives so we could just sit and chat and do some makeup together. That would be great. Uh-oh, I done dropped my lashes. Let's talk about the nails. You like the shape. Thank you so much, girl. I actually need to get my stuff done, girl. I'm ready to change them. How do I apply blush? Look like you have the same round face shape as you. You're gonna see that in a moment. Hold on, let me grab my my lash. It fell. But you're gonna see that in a moment. How I apply my blush. I go at an angle line because I kind of like a lifted look whenever I'm doing my makeup. You have a lot of trouble doing your lashes. Thank you so much, Ambi. And girl, don't say could never. You definitely could. I promise you. With everything that I do here, it's to help you to be able to do so. So I've had girls say they can't. I even help my mom, and she knows how to do stuff now too. So you definitely can. Everything is practice makes perfect. You're too scared to do lashes. They're really not that bad. So any tip with doing lashes, like I said, apply the lash glue to your lash line itself, because whenever you go to place that lash, that's exactly where it will sit. So if you try to put glue on the lash itself and you stick it on there, your lash might be up here or somewhere looking crazy and not realistic. Also, another tip, if you're not trimming your lashes, that's probably why they don't fit right or don't look right on your lid. You're supposed to trim your lashes to match your eye shape. Another thing, when doing it, I also recommend getting a compact mirror and taking a compact mirror, putting it below your chin, looking down, because it stretches out the lid. And then use tweezers, but I've been doing this for almost 10 years, so I can use my fingers, so it's not that bad. But use some tweezers, grab it in the middle, and quite literally place that lash on that lash line, and your lashes will stick. Another tip, because I've seen people do this often, when you're applying your lashes and you put the glue on there, let the glue sit for a little bit, let it get a little sticky and tacky, and then you can put it on. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Taurus. If I haven't already, you should try the yellow CoverGirl waterproof one with the blue, and I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I actually had that one. Girl, actually, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to use that one all the time. It was so good. I'm actually probably going to go back and get it because there's only a few. So, like, Milk Makeup's Kush Mascara, I love it because it really makes the lashes look full. So, if you have thin lashes, this does it up. And then that one is good. But then Smashbox is, I can't remember the name, but it's like a red tube of mascara. It's so good. Do you put the glue on the edge of your lids or directly on your... No, so the skin. So you don't want to put the glue on your lashes. For one, use your mascara for one to put on your real lashes. And then take that glue and like your line, like quite literally your eye line, closest to your lashes, but not on your lashes. Line that. So where your lashes start on the inner corners, put the glue there. And where they end on the outer corners, stop the glue there. And that's how you know where to measure your lashes and where to put your lashes. Happy late birthday. Thank you so much. When was your birthday? My birthday was May 6th. All right, so now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna add some green in a moment. But I want to get the base going. So obviously, you know, we washed our face and put lotion on prior. I did that this morning. Where's my, oh, it's right there. We're gonna go into the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one has niacinamide in it, which helps with brightening. And the best way to put this on is to do like I'm doing here and then start pressing it in. And that's how you really activate that grip that's in there. And I love this primer. How long did that take? How long did what take? The eyeshadow? Since I've been on here talking to you guys, it would seem like the eyeshadow took 55 minutes, but realistically, if I'm not talking, I could get this eyeshadow done probably in like maybe 30 minutes or so. So subtract like 20 minutes from this live. You wish you had skin that good. Girl, I have problem areas elsewhere. My face was just one of those things where I didn't really get too many problems with, but that doesn't mean I didn't have it elsewhere. All right, let's see if that Power Grip Primer is activated. We do that like that, period. So we know that makeup is gonna stick. So now for my concealer, I have bought this yesterday. If you were on my live yesterday, you know which one I'm about to say. This was the Bobbi Brown concealer. It's in the shade Golden. This concealer is $35, y'all. But it's actually good. I actually ended up liking it after it sat for a while, so I really can't complain too much about that. But it's really, really good. So I'm gonna take that here. The only thing I don't like about it is this little divot on the inside of it. It's like a pocket and the makeup is just sitting in there, so I don't really like that. But other than that, it's a pretty good concealer. And I'm gonna put some more on this side. Also, another tip, if you're going makeup shopping, please get one of those advisors to put on my nose. Get one of those advisors to help shade match you. And if they try to shade match you on your hand, run. Have them shade match you either on your neck or on your face. Because I know a lot of people tend to say, oh, their foundation is too light or it's too dark. So it just really depends. I feel like everybody should have at least 2 foundations, and I say that because you need your summertime and you need your wintertime one, because your shades are obviously going to be different in those time frames. But if you're going to be wearing, let's just say like an open chested outfit, like my jacket for one, if you're going to wear something like open, get a foundation that matches your chest and your neck, so that way everything looks seamless. But if you're going to close it up and none of that's going to be showing, just make sure your neck and your face match. Do you remember just doing your whole face with using concealer as finished? Girl, me and you both. At some point I was doing that. I remember at one point I would do all of like this makeup underpainting that I'm doing now, and I wouldn't even set it. Like, I'm talking about no powders, no setting spray. Baby, what was I doing? What was I doing? It was just oily mess, and afterwards, and the transfer was just insane. Girl, what was I doing? Like, it was just absolutely horrible. Okay, so before I blend out my concealer, I like to take some setting spray and spray my face down. This is the Morphe Luminous setting spray. It's lightweight. And I'm using Luminous. Even though I'm an oily skin girl, I still don't like for my makeup to be matte and flat. I still want it to look like I have some dimension. So I like using that. Girl, first of all, Edward Scissorhands is one of my favorite movies. But me and you both, girl, I go back and look at some of my makeup looks, and I'm like, I see where you were trying to go, but girly pop, you just need a little bit more work. You said you was cleaning your lip gloss too. Girl, how did that go? I saw some people say it takes a while, but I was using, let me see if I can remember. So Maybelline obviously was like my go-to. I feel like every girl that starts doing makeup always uses Maybelline first. So I was using the Maybelline 330 Toffee before it became Toffee Caramel. Foundation, I was using that. And I was using LA Girl concealer. And those are like mainly my go-to ones. And then I was using a lot of beauty supply store like makeup products. So like lip glosses, mascaras, even eyeshadow palettes. Like, I didn't really get my first mainstream eyeshadow palette until probably like maybe 2018. And I know that's so recent, right? But it was the crayon case eyeshadow palette that I got, and I ran that into the ground. Said you, let me see where else. Where am I going? That satisfied, yes. But yeah, that's the stuff that I was using first. A lot of the Nika K eyeshadow palettes too, and they're really good. I will say that though. If you go back to my earlier videos here on YouTube, you'll definitely see that stuff. Realizing too what I'm doing here, which I need to put a little bit more concealer close. Actually, no, I don't, because I'm finna take some green eyeshadow and put that underneath, because I realized I was missing a color. So I'm gonna take some green eyeshadow under my eye after I set everything. This is what girl? What in the world? Girl, okay. I don't, okay. Yeah, I tell y'all, sometimes people come on here and say some really crazy stuff. Really, really crazy stuff. But it's weird because the moment, if I try to even say anything remotely crazy, which I really try not to, because I don't really like to troll people. But even if I were to say something in the lines of things, but social media be like, girl, no, we finna put you in jail. And I'm just like, all I said was stop talking to people here on social media. But people are allowed to say whatever they want to say, but I can't say what I want to say. That's crazy. Tamara, right? Okay, I thought I was the only person that saw that. Wait, you did that without blending the foundation. I haven't put on foundation yet. I like to make up underpaint first and put on my concealers. I'm gonna go in with my foundations last. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is all concealer first. As you can see. If you weren't a makeup content creator, then what would you be? Oh my gosh. It's funny because originally when I went to college back in 2016, I was in school to be a pediatrician. Right, complete change. And then while I was in school, and I went to the University of Alabama, I started really getting into my beauty content, and my passion to show this, like, it slowly started to shift. And it was so weird for me because I felt like I was doing something wrong. And I told my mom, and she was like, girl, no, like, I see your passion is elsewhere. Your passion's just in beauty. Go for it. Like, my mom is the big reason why I left school to pursue my passion, because she was like, don't do what you think is going to make me proud. What's going to make me proud is you doing something that you're happy doing. And once my mom said that, I left to find myself and figure it out. And then, mind you, during that time, I was in the military, newly engaged, didn't know I was expecting our first child either. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But it was really just like an eye-opener for me. So having that support to go chase my dreams was the biggest reason why I switched over. But yes, originally I wanted to be a pediatrician, and I had that dream for so long. Like, I knew I was going to be a pediatrician when I turned maybe like 13, and I was like, oh, I love working with kids, and I still do. I really do. But passion just changed, and I ended up here, and then I realized I can still help people, because that was my overall thing, was wanting to help people. And what I like about being a beauty content creator is I can connect with a lot of people like you all, and we all have a common interest. And if you want to learn how to do makeup or just hang out with somebody that's like-minded, that's pretty much what my platform here is about. Is it's not necessarily me trying to influence y'all to do anything. It's really not that. If anything else, we're here to talk about makeup, day-to-days, and just chat, and like I said, treat these like FaceTime calls. That's just really what I like to do. All right, I think I'm gonna add some more blush. That was Pinky Promise, but now I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop blush. This one is Wildest Dreams. I used this one yesterday too. Where am I putting that blush? So instead of putting it directly on my cheek, I put it above my cheekbones, because when you get ready to blend it out, it's all gonna disperse. So I want to make sure I have control of that. But I like to put it at an angle because I like the lifted look. Let's see. Yeah, you can report the perverts. Just get them off. If you, matter of fact, here, let me, there we go. We'll just do that. People are really gonna hear, hi, happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Shy. I appreciate you. But this one is also very pigmented. I'm gonna put this at the end. So like I said, my cheekbone, as you can see, is right here. I'm gonna put it above my cheekbone. So press it there. Press it here. I'm also using the Real Techniques setting brush. I love this brush down. It's so good. And I'm gonna keep that focus above my cheekbone. So right here is where my cheekbone is, but I don't want that there. I want to put it above and slightly bring it down, but not too much. And I like to kind of bring it under my eye too, because it brings a little bit of flesh tone back. So if you're a girlie that doesn't like blush, I understand, but girl, just try it. I promise you, you'll like it. If you do a soft girl makeup look, you can put a little bit of blush right under your eyes. Oh my gosh, I have seen that too. I actually did like a soft glam, soft girl era makeup on my channel too, and a lot of people really like that look. But I'm gonna try that. I've been seeing it with the nose. I feel like that's also cute if you're trying to do like that cold girl makeup where you look cold, but you're not actually cold, it's just the makeup. I think that's super cute. Is that blush not too dark? No, it's not. I've actually had some people tell me that my blush is too light for me. It makes me look washed out, but makeup is subjective, and I feel like do what makes you feel beautiful. Not everybody's gonna agree with, you know, your blush type. But as far as the blush, no. I have way darker blushes that are way too dark for me because they're more so meant for my darker skin beauties out here. All right, let's go ahead and bronze. So I don't really contour like I used to when I first started my makeup journey. A lot of what I do now is bronzing because I feel like bronzing is softer. Also, if you're seeing that hard indentation from where my blush stops, don't worry, we're gonna go in and blend it out. I just like to put all my stuff on first before I go into that stuff. You're about to cry. Why, Ari? I'm gonna take an angled brush. Angled brushes are the best when I feel like you're about to warm up your face with any bronzer because they really just get into like those grooves of your face. But just watch, like even my forehead's about to change. And we're gonna bring that down to where the blush is. Also, when you're applying your bronzers or anything like that, don't drag it forward because that's gonna make your forehead look smaller and also darker. Blend backwards, like towards your hair. And as you can see, like that instantly changed my forehead. New sub. Hi, Miranda. Thank you so much. Your lip plumper hurts. Girl, why? Is it too like spicy? Too spicy? But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Keep doing that. We're growing this community of besties. And I like talking to you guys here on YouTube. I know some people feel like, well, what about Instagram? I realize I'm a girlie that I don't really care to have too many social platforms. My Instagram, I've been on social media since MySpace. I'm gonna stick with one, and I'm happy with YouTube because I like meeting people like you all because you guys actually talk and you guys aren't really as judgmental. The people that get on here that try to troll and be judgmental, they either don't have a profile pic, they don't have any content on their page, or they have nothing better to do, so I don't really care. Girl, don't use it if that... Girl, right? Don't use it if your lips gonna be burning. YouTube over Insta any day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Period, Marissa. Like, I have those platforms, but I realize I don't care to post on them. And that's why some people feel like, oh, if you're a beauty content creator, you need to be posting everywhere. No, I don't. I can focus on one platform because I feel like that's how you really build like a community. I feel like trying to be everywhere is because you're trying to be seen. I'm not. If I get seen, I get seen. If I don't, I don't. I don't really care. All right, let's warm up this nose. And we're about to put on this foundation next to... What is that? Is that eyeshadow? I don't know what that is. Either way. Having too many is overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. And then trying to maintain it all is just too much. My small mirror to apply the lashes. Girl, yes. It's so easy. I promise you. Having that compact mirror to put your lashes on. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate you. Oh, period. Taurus gang. I know that's right. All right. Blocking you. Because what? Let me see. Yeah, don't come back. Don't come back. Cause what? Babe, people in here talking about some, can I flash them and can I put my zipper down and show them my breasts? It's mainly these weird boys on here. Yeah, weird boys. Like what? But yes, keep subscribing. You had to take a call, but you came back and the eyeshadow's elite. Period, Tanika. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to put on some foundation. So I'm using the Timeless Beauty foundation. This one's in the shade Warm Mahogany. And I'm going to put that below here. And we're gonna start blending it out. And then we're gonna start marrying everything together. I need to get rid of this brush because the bristles keep coming off of this thing. You just finished your makeup. I need to see it. You said most of the trolls on here are 12-year-old little boys. Girl, yes, they are. You said you just went to look at my files to see how it's going, and then the girl's comment was gone for like, yeah. People are so weird. And really, I wonder sometimes the parents be doing like their kids are on social media being weird. Like, I'm not really even talking about the kids that get on here that are just chill and vibing out and actually are just trying to connect with people on here. I still say be careful, but like for the most part, if you like are underage and you're on here talking to me, I appreciate your respect. How hard is it to be respectful? Seriously. It can't be that bad. All right, we're about to move into the powders. Hi, Ariana. So many Aries. So many Aries and Arianas on here. Wait, you didn't have any foundation on? Girl, no, I did not. I just put the foundation on. Period. Did you go to beauty school or you self-taught, girl? If you go back far into this channel, you will see that. And you're going to be like, ooh, Imani girl. You came a long way. I won't lie to you guys though. I did briefly go to beauty school, but it wasn't for makeup. I went to beauty school because, don't get on me, I didn't know how to braid to the scalp. And I wanted to learn how to do that. So I learned how to do that, and now I know how to do hair better. So it's kind of a plus side to that, because the first thing I learned was finger waves, French rolls. So I know how to do hair. I actually know how to do hair. I even took a class, like a wig install class, which is funny because I don't really care to wear wigs too much anymore. I'm not against them. I'm taking a break from them because I was wearing them for a long time. She said I'm the original. I know that's right. All right, girl, claim that. How do Americans have such flawless skin without the McDonald's? Girl, I really don't eat McDonald's as much as you think I do. I really don't, because McDonald's is gross. It's my kids on the other hand. So you just subscribe, so you're just asking curious because you'd love to be able to do yours. Well, I appreciate you subscribing, Rebecca. And no, I didn't go. I am self-taught, which if anything else, I should show you that with practice does come perfection in your eyes. Don't let nobody try to tell you that your craft ain't good. But practice does actually do make perfect. Said, girl, you're 14 and still don't know how to do that. Girl. Yeah, okay, hold on, wait, because I was gonna lose my train of thought. So I'm using the Makeup Revolution setting powder, and I'm using my setting brush and a tip, which I should have did that beforehand, but I wasn't paying attention. Always go back in and blend out your under eye just to remove any makeup that might have settled into the creases of your eyes. Now, that's not to say that we're here to get rid of creases, because we're humans, we have texture, but you can minimize that by making sure that you're blending out accordingly. You're literally my Lacey. Oh my, what does that mean? Oh, I want to go to Japan too. When we going? Most of us have bad acne. Girl, when I tell you I drink a lot of water, my skin routine is very simple. I can't actually put too much stuff on my face because I'll break out. But also, I'll be honest, like I said, my face never really had too many problems areas growing up. I don't know if it was because I was using Noxzema at a young age or what, but also just genetics. I really just never really had an issue with that on my face. How do I do that kind of makeup? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I just picked up a makeup brush one day and just started going at it and just started trying new techniques. Genes do play a big role, for real. For real. And it just so happened that with me specifically, because my siblings will say otherwise because they said that they get it bad on their face. My problem areas weren't really ever on my face. So that's why I'll say it's different across the board. When sometimes it just helps to know that like less is more with your face. Also, washing your pillowcases regularly. What kind of pillowcase material that you're using will help. If you wear scarves at night to protect your hair, make sure you're washing that. Try to keep your hands out of your face. I am a big germaphobe too. I don't play that. Even with my kids, when they go to try to put their hands in my face, I'm like, oh, I love you, but you're a kid and I'm pretty sure your hands have been all over the place. We're not gonna put those in mommy's face or your face. Nice meeting you too. You said you don't drink enough water and don't have any skincare routine. Girl, that water will save your life. Drink that water. Also, take some vitamins. Vitamins will also help flush out toxins that are in your body. And most of the time, that's what we struggle with, is that. So, take those vitamins. All right. Now that we got our setting powder on, let's go into the pressed powder. So, I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. This one is in the shade 3 Dirty Toffee. Caramel. I recommend these. I know some people were using, like, I think it's MAC Cosmetics, but I think they changed their formula. I like using this because it's on the more affordable side, and it just adds that finished filtered look to it. Doing prenatal at the moment. Yeah, that shit. Sometimes also, you should know this though. Babies will definitely change our skin. They have and they will. I even dealt with postpartum hair loss. Like, my sons make my hair flourish, but then my daughter, she I feel like what they like to say is she sucked the beauty out of me. Like, she took everything from me. Stress will ruin it. Oh, it does. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And no, girl, be yourself. That's what makes you unique. In a world where everybody's trying to be like each other and trying to look the same, girl, no. Be you. Because can't nobody be you better than you, boo. Daughters, oh my gosh, yes, they take all the beauty. They literally do. And my daughter, she's cute as all get out. She's such a girly girl, but moo, she took my hair. And not to say that she took my hair, but like my edges, I should say, because mommy decided to cut her hair. I decided to cut my own hair, but it just wasn't flourishing the same way it was when I first did it. All right, so now moving on, I'm gonna go and put my blush on. So I'm gonna go into the Saharan blush. I also have so many blush palettes, but I always go back to this one just because I like that deep kind of orangey undertone from this. And why did I do that to my brush when I have a whole blush brush over here? Oh well. And oh, stop, girl. When you become a parent, y'all, my allergies, I'm not gonna lie, are bothering me, and it's cold back here. Them girlies be taking it up. All right, topping off the excess. And I like to use big brushes like these because they cover the face enough rather than me going in with that small brush, which I was about to do. And always tap. Never drag whenever you're doing makeup. Always tap to press it in. All right, so we have that on here. Now let's proceed to warm up the face again so I can put this down now. We're going to go into the Hoola Caramel Bronzer. And I'm going to go back in with that same angle brush that I had before. And we're going to swirl that around in here. Tap off the excess like we always do. And I'm going to go back in the areas that I put that last liquid bronzer at. Still same motion, going backwards. And lightly over my cheeks. I like to smile when I do this, just because I feel like you can really tell where it's being bronzed. And even when I stop, you can still see it. And with a light hand, go in an upward motion. Don't drag it too far down because then it's going to look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow, and we don't want that. Thank you so much, Ari. You got to go to sleep. It's late. Okay. Good night. I hope you sleep well. All right. And we're going to dust a little bit of that over the nose. Just a little bit. I don't know what that is. I think that's just some extra eyeshadow coming out, but it's okay. All right. So we're going to take... I'm actually going to take the Makeup Revolution Super Fix Holding Spray now. And we're going to spray the face. And I like to dry myself because we need to make sure that all of this makeup is being set and not just one spot. And don't get rid of that foundation brush just yet. We're going to go back in with that because this is how you marry everything together. And if you're familiar with all my videos, you know that's what I'm going to say every single time at the end. We're going to use a lot of setting spray, and we're going to use this brush down. And then still do the same thing. So whatever is like left over from that setting spray, start pressing it into that makeup. Go over the areas that you feel like just has a little bit too much product somewhere. So like, and let me not say too much product. Well, I can say that. More so like, if you feel like, oh, my blush is really intense here, or oh, my bronzer is too dark, like going with your foundation brush will actually tone it down, but still have it noticeable so you can still see everything. All right, now I can go back into my eyeshadow because that was the last thing we were missing. I thought I had that over here, but that's okay if I don't. I'm gonna take the ColourPop, what is this? Cream Gel Liner. This is in the shade White. So you're a guy, you don't care about the streams, but you had to stop for those eyes. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So do you do your own wedding makeup or hire somebody? My own. My own. And I know some people like, girl, for the experience. I'm very picky about my makeup. Very, very picky. All right, so we're gonna put some white gel liner because I think I'm gonna take a lime green on my waterline, but then I'm gonna smoke it out with the hunter green underneath. Yeah, I think that'd be cute. All right, and then same thing on this eye. Super cute. Oh, at least my eyes in the water. All right, so now we're gonna take, where's that little taper brush? I didn't bring it over here, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna take a lime green. This one's called Tinkers in the Morphe Ivy Roberts palette. It's literally a lime green. You said your sister-in-law did yours because girl, I understand. Sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm very picky. Even with my prom makeup back in high school, because I was doing makeup then, I had let my friend's aunt do my makeup and she was a hairstylist. But I went home because my brows weren't the way I wanted them and my lips, I didn't like the color. So I redid a lot of the work and that just showed me then that I'm very picky and very particular about how my makeup comes out. So I figured if that's the case, just do it myself. All right, yeah, and then I'm gonna take this darker color, green in a moment. Oh, thank you. At first I felt bad, but my mom was like, girl, it's your prom. These are the pictures that you're gonna have to look at for the rest of your life. So if you're not happy, fix it. And that's what I did. All right, so I got that lime green up there, but now I'm gonna take this really dark green called Dino, and I'm gonna smoke out under my eyes to complete this rainbow look. Yeah, super cute. Super duper cute. Y'all, a lot of that eyeshadow got in my eye. I already can't see, but now it's a little hazy in here. That's cute. Can y'all see the difference with that green under the eye? I feel like that's really, really cute. I low-key want to add like a green shimmer shade on the inner corners, but I feel like I might be doing a bit much then. What should I do? Shimmer or no shimmer on the inner corner? I don't even have a green shimmer in there and I don't feel like looking for one, so I guess that's my answer. Oh, but I feel like a gold might be cute right there. Let me see. Or maybe I could try this. Tip, if you want to add some shimmer, always spray that brush with the setting spray. Okay? Always. There's this cute, hi baby. There's this really cute color in here and I don't really know, hi baby. I don't really know my makeup. I don't really know what color to call it. It looks like a sparkly cloud, honestly. Yes, baby. My makeup. And I'm just gonna focus that like right here. Oh yeah, it definitely made my eyes pop more in the inner corner. That's super cute. All right, and then same thing on this side. And then we're about to move on to the lips in a second. I'm gonna put some more mascara on my waterline. If you're still here tuning with me, I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe too. Also, another thing that I always forget to say, because then people tell me they miss my lives. So you don't miss any upcoming lives, make sure you hit the bell. That bell will notify you of when I'm about to go live and when I'm live or posted anything. Because I've often had people tell me like, oh, they didn't know I was going live. But if you press that bell, it'll notify you to say like, hey, she's live. And just think of it kind of like me calling you on FaceTime, okay? Think of it that way. So when you hit that bell, it's like the FaceTime call coming in. And that's my way of calling you guys. Let you know we about to do another makeup look. So, all right. We got this done on that. Super cute. Now let's move to the lips. After I spray myself one more time. Eunice will constantly ask the same question all the time. When you lived in Indiana, that's weird. Girl, my daughter. The one thing she's going to do is call my name multiple times. Even if I've answered, she does not care. All right, we're gonna spray ourselves one more time. But yes, that's what she does. She's always like, mommy, 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 mommy. And I can always answer her, but she's just like, I'm still gonna say what I gotta say. All right. Now for the lips, same thing probably as yesterday because my favorite go-to lippy. I just feel like it just pulls everything together. Mind you, again, guys, for the people that try to say it, thank you so much. I appreciate you to say this is a filter. No, I'm gonna put on a filter real quick. All right. This is with the retouch filter on. Okay, I look so much smoother. This is with it off. You can probably still see some texture, which is normal. That's how it's supposed to be. But I like to teach the girlies how to get a filtered look without the filter. It still looks pretty smooth if you ask me. If anything else, I feel like that retouch filter made me look even smoother. All right, so I'm gonna go in with NYX Cosmetics lip liner. This one is in the shade brown. Where is my other one? Actually, no. What shade is this one in? No, it's brown. So then with the F. Okay, that's my brown one. Where is Espresso? I don't know where that one is. That's okay. So another thing that I learned. Oh, wait, it's in my face. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. So we're gonna use Espresso. To you, it looks the same. Yeah, that's the good thing. You said you knew straight away it wasn't a filter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Olivia. Thank you, guys. But this is why I say, like, on my channel, like, if you really want to learn how to do some makeup and get that filter look, and it even looks good in real life. Don't let nobody try to say, oh, it's because she's behind these lights and this. No, baby, my stuff looks good in real life. You take pictures, period. What y'all see is what you get. I've never had a client, when I was taking them, tell me, like, oh, my makeup was off. No, even photographers for weddings used to tell me her makeup was stunning. We eat down over here when it comes to makeup. And my thing with makeup, too, what I love to teach people is it's not about making yourself look different. We're here to enhance the features that you already have. That's why we don't do too much. Oh, thank you. But that's why we don't do too much with makeup. Well, we do the most, but without adding too much. So, like, we might do a full glam, but the makeup is really thin. Like, if you take a wipe, you're not going to see a thick layer of caked up makeup at all. It's very thin. I've even had older women tell me, like, it was still lightweight. Oh, thank you, Ari. So I'm going to go in with Espresso, and we're going to line our lips now. If I don't talk, it's because it's kind of hard for me to line my lips with this. And we're just going to go in and do this. Now, if you guys want a really, really good lip combo, one thing of advice, don't ever, like, rub your lips together. Like, don't do that. Don't do that, because you're just going to muddy all the colors. And the goal is to make them all still stand out. All right, and here, because I kind of want my Cupid's bow to pop, just kind of draw like an X. And if you don't have one, drawing the X still kind of creates a Cupid's bow for you. So if you want a Cupid's bow and never have one, just draw an X where it would be. And that's how you kind of create one. All right, and then we're going to continue to line. I think I'm going to take that dark, not dark, the brown, and blend out my liner after I get this on. Yeah. Just subscribe. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hearing that I can inspire is a blessing. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. You know, sometimes if it comes off like I don't really know what to say to that, it's because I genuinely don't. Like, I'm grateful and I feel blessed that I can inspire, but I'm really just here to connect and meet like-minded people. So hearing that, it's really heartwarming, and I'm trying to find ways to show that without it seeming kind of like, oh, she really doesn't care. I care a lot, and it's me like, oh, wow. So if I come off like, oh, she said this, and then I told her she is inspiring and she didn't know what to say, I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, I feel blessed. I feel grateful. Like, that's a blessing. To be able to inspire is a blessing. Because I don't always have my stuff together. I don't always have it together. So to be able to hear that, it actually does feel really good. All right. Now we're going to move in with that brown in a second. Once I really get this liner where I want it. Yeah. All right. So now for the brown, what we're going to do is pretty much shade the inside of our lips. So cute, can you do your makeup? I would love to. I would love to. If I could ever have like a meetup with all my besties for like my FaceTime calls on here, that would be amazing. We would just sit and literally do makeup. I promise you, if we were ever meet up, I would just be like, hey, for this meetup, pack your favorite makeup products. Or we can go on like our bestie like FaceTime, go to Ulta, Sephora type thing, go pick out some makeup, and then just sit down and just talk and do makeup in real life. Literally, that's what we would do. Girl, get back into it. Get back into it. I promise you, creating content, like if you actually like love what you're doing with creating, it's more than just actually creating the content. It feels so freeing. It feels like you get to express yourself. It's like you get to share something you love with the world. And of course the world is going to have opinions, but when you meet your tribe, your community of people that actually do support you and show you like, no, just keep going, like it feels so good. I hope one day we can do a joint live, girl. Whenever you're ready, whenever you are ready, we could do a joint live. I would love to do that. Heck, I don't mind doing like that. It's kind of like I said, like a FaceTime call. It's like calling both of your besties and saying like, hey girl, get on, we're about to do some makeup. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna go into the Nubian Sand lipstick by Juvia's Place, and we're going to blot, not drag, because dragging makes it a little bit too intense. Period. Join. So you love to do makeup, but thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mary. I really do. And we're gonna press it in like so. I always do the pop motion when you're putting on lipstick. That's how you get a nice ombre look with lipstick, rather than rubbing it together and then now it just looks like one color. I'm gonna go back in with the espresso lip liner though, to make sure that lip liner is still popping overward. Yeah. So girl, you been ready? Okay, period. We got to work something out. You said listen and learn. A woman of color is talking. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. But I'm not really here to teach the girlies. Now, if the girlies learn a thing or two from me, right now in this live, I should say, because obviously I have makeup for beginners on my channel, but I'm saying in this live, this more so is just for like unwinding, relaxing, connecting, girl talk about everything, whether it be about boys, men, food, clothes. That's what my lives really are about. Not necessarily about teaching. Now, if you learn a thing or two from my lives, period. But we're just here to connect. Yeah. Says finishing touch looks absolute. Thank you, Shy. I appreciate that. So your makeup's so good. You can go to your house and get your makeup for you. Hold on, wait. I didn't understand that, Mary. You said your makeup is so good that I can go to your house. Oh, you want me to do your makeup? Is that what you're trying to say? Girl. I'm getting that a lot more now, too. People are like, girl, you still taking clients? I stopped taking clients 2 years ago in August. Can I be honest with y'all? I really stopped taking clients back in August 2 years ago because of my anxiety. I really did. It became a lot for me I was pregnant at the time with my daughter. Well, no, let me not say pregnant, because I was pregnant with her in 2022, gave birth 2022, but she was still really fresh in 23. And it was just a lot from breastfeeding, having now 3 under 2, and just trying to navigate having a business and then newly giving birth. It was a lot. So I had to stop. And then people were just really demanding and not caring of the fact that I'm still a person outside of my career. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate that. You said my smoky eyes absolutely stunned. Beautiful. Thank you. Face is flawless. Period. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. You know, work something out because you're trying to make what girl, I'm here for it. She is gorgeous. She is stunning, but she's also very shy. So if I were to tell her to come back here and talk to you guys, she would not. She is very like, no, mom. Like even sometimes, like I just did her hair. And if you follow me on Instagram, just so happened to, you probably saw my story and you see her hair. Her hair is so cute. But I called my mom, her grandparents, and they wanted to see her hair, and she was just acting so shy. It says, I have 2 kids that are so cute. Girl, how old are they? Because kids can be cute. And I'll say this about mine too. My kids are cute, but they are troublesome. They love to get into stuff, but that's because they're 4, 3, and 2. So I get it. I really do get it. All right, gloss is on. Lovely leopard print eyes. I'm glad you can see them too. That was what I was worried about. But like having like the hooded lids, sometimes with doing looks like these, you can't really tell. So I'm glad that you can still see them. Ugh. I feel like this cold air is making my nose run really bad too. And I don't know how to combat it right now. And I'm trying my best to keep my nose from like going down. 14 and 17. Oh, they're at that lovely age where everything is, I know more than you, Mom. Hi, Grace. Is it Grace or Gracie? All right, let's spray this face. Ooh. So I'm using this Makeup Revolution setting spray again. Like I said, I bought it yesterday. And I'm using it again because it's really, really good. Really good. And we're just going to let that set in. But yes, guys, this is literally the finished product. You guys start here and watch me do this. So if anybody try to tell me it's a filter, if anybody try to tell you, oh, Imani uses face apps, uses this, uses this, girl, I ain't gonna lie to you, as a creator, sometimes we do go in and we touch up a little bit of blemishes here and there. So if I have like a really big pimple on my face, yes, I'm gonna blemish that out. But here, live, in the flesh with you guys, is the finished product of this Lisa Frank Rainbow Leopard Eyeshadow look. Period. Hi, Jerry. I said, you don't know how I do it. Are you talking about my kids with their age? Because if so, I got my lovely husband here, and he helps me get them kids together because, girl, they are intense. They are intense. 8 down, period, Ari. I need to have my fan back here because this will be a lot easier if I did that. Thank you so much. So that is done. The mug is sitting. Sitting, sitting, sitting. It looks super gorgeous. Like, even with the eyes, let me come in a little bit closer. How does that look closer? I'm trying to scoot closer. I need to get like a chair that has wheels on it. Yes, even with the skin. Texture is normal. Don't let nobody try to tell you texture is not. But with everything up close and with the eyes, you have an idea for my next live. Pink and blues. Oh, a cloud thing. You know what's funny, Olivia? You actually read my mind because I had an inspo pic that I was like, I haven't done like clouds in a long time. So I think that'll be dope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you so much. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Amira? Is that how you pronounce your name? Yes, respect to great husbands and dads. We need them. They look fabulous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 down, period, Tanika. Period, period, period. But yes, this is the look for the day. Now that I finished up this look, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I could wear it out. I could wear it outside. I feel like that would eat down because I feel like, why would I want to waste a look like this? I don't really care what people have to say in public, but even though I know people will be like, oh, this 8, because let's clock it. It did. I might actually wear this out today. I want to go see the Final Destination movie, so like, why not? I might actually wear this out today because it's super duper cute. If I don't, it's because I can't see y'all and I need to wear my glasses, so my lashes aren't going to coincide with those, so I might have to take it off. You said, let me take you out for some tacos. Sorry, Aiden, you cannot do that. Even though I really love tacos. I actually made some for me and my husband yesterday, though. My husband, unless you're taking me and my husband out to get tacos, then we can talk. But if not, we cannot. You should. I should wear it out. Leave it on. He said he can come too. Babe, Aiden wants to take us out for tacos. Some guy named Aiden here on YouTube wants to take us out for tacos. I guess he's paying. Yeah, I told him he couldn't take me by myself. He would have to take me and my husband. I'm down for tacos. My husband said he's down for tacos, Aiden. He's down. He said he's with it. As long as you're paying, since you invited us out. Hi, Norvin. How are you? Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think I'm going to keep it on. Babe, you think I should keep this on if we go out to the movies? He said keep it on. But this looks cute. Hi, how are you? So I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to keep my cute little slick down. It gives me like the flapper vibes. I think I might do a Betty Boop look next. I think that'll be really, really cute. Really cute. You said, hell yeah, everything on them or nothing. You said everything on them, meaning us, Aiden? You invited us out and you're expecting us to pay? No. That's not what we said. What you gonna watch? I want to take us to go see Final Destination. I've been seeing the previews. So why not? I feel like that's the best thing for us to go see right now. I feel like that'd be really, really fun to go see. Thank you so much, Amara. I appreciate that. You said no, everything on the taco. Yes, well, what kind of tacos do you like? Because I like authentic street tacos. Like if I eat any food and it's like a different cultures, I can only enjoy it if it's actually made by that culture. So like anything Hispanic, Latin, I need it to be from that culture. If it's of Asian cuisine or anything like that, it needs to be of that culture because I feel like that's authentic and it tastes better that way. That is my thing. You love Betty Boop? I think I might do that. I think I might do that. Give us deets so we can recreate. Ooh. Wait, Tanika, for this look, you want to recreate this or the Betty Boop look? Which one are you talking about? Tacos of... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let me tell you something because I got a favorite thing on here. And if you go on my channel, you'll probably see it. I love birria tacos. I love those down. I love them down. I love it. Those are my go-to. The taco stand. Oh, see, you're reading our mind, Aiden. We like those. We love those. I love tacos. I can put anything in a taco. I love it. I love a taco. We just had some yesterday for lunch. We used chorizo. And I had put some pico, lime juice, cilantro. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I used something else too, but I don't remember. Oh, Betty Boop. Okay, I could definitely do that. Have you got lamb? No, wait. Have I? I don't think I have. But I feel like that'd be really good because I do love lamb. Oh yeah, girl, it's gonna be up on here. I'm gonna take my picture and then leave it be. I haven't, like, I haven't really been posting on Instagram as far as like stagnant posts, but that's just because I don't really care to. My eye look was phenomenal. Thank you so much, Dakota. I appreciate that. You know what, Dakota? You know what's funny? I actually had a childhood best friend named Dakota back in like, I believe it was 2nd grade. She was my favorite. She also she had 4 ferrets, and I think that's when my love for animals started coming about because I've never seen a ferret before. She put me on. She was so sweet. You said now you're hungry, girl. Me too. I haven't eaten anything this morning. I actually have some fresh strawberries in the fridge. I'm probably gonna go cut those up and either make like some Dubai chocolate cups because I'm obsessed with it. Now I see why people like it because I got the pistachio cream and I got my Nutella. And I just need to, well, no, I don't really need the crunch factor because that means I have to go back to the store, but I just want that right now. He says, everyone says I know someone's dog named Dakota. Really, that's crazy. I've met a few Dakotas. I was a military child growing up too, so that's probably why. Like, my mom was in the Army, so I moved all over the place. So I met a lot of people, but Dakota, you have a special name because I had a best friend named Dakota growing up, and she was the sweetest girl. She was so kind. We often also got in trouble together. Our moms would literally go in on us. They were like, you two shouldn't be out here. We used to play in the woods back when it was safe too, though. Back when it was safe. It's not the same anymore. But we used to be in there climbing trees, and our moms were like, get out of there, you guys are girls. And I'm just like, girls are allowed to climb trees. We like to do this. This is fun. Do I read? It depends on the novel. It really depends. No problem, Dakota. Oh my gosh, one of my childhood memories for me and Dakota that we used to do, we had a honeysuckle tree next to our townhomes. Oh, the smell of those, we used to go over there and pull the little string and taste the honey. We even had like raspberries and everything. You created a channel and you will love my opinion. Drop it in the comments and I can go check it out for you. Hi, Disney lover, how are you? Yes. But we used to love doing those. We used to do some of everything. I used to love riding my bikes back then. We had a raspberry tree that we would often go eat off of. But now that I think about it, it was not smart as a kid because it could have had parasites and stuff in it. But we were kids and we were just enjoying life back then. That's when life was like just calm and chill. Before social media. This is back when people probably still had pagers and people were still like texting. And when I say texting, I don't mean with the keyboards now. I'm talking about when you had to press the number 3, 2 or 3 different times to get the actual letter that you wanted. Hi Nina. Like that's what I'm talking about, like that type of texting back then. But people still really weren't doing that back then. People used to actually stop by people's house and like spill tea. Just outside with your imagination. Yes, like quite literally just with your bike was your car. This was when like we had the rule of like, you need to be back in the house before the street lights come on. That was just a vibe back when like early 2000s music. So like, I'm trying to think like when Crank That Soulja Boy, Pretty Ricky, all of that era, like back then is like my time frame, like Prime C era, like when she was still young and dancing and doing songs. Like I'm talking about Chris Brown back then when he was like, excuse me, miss, like all of those, like those are like peak era for me. And I like, nostalgia, just straight nostalgia. Like Oh, going to school, which is what I just thought about this. Like when people had Lisa Frank, yes, T9. I couldn't think of the word. Thank you, Dakota. I was literally trying to figure it out. It was gonna pop up. But like Lisa Frank on the folders, like y'all remember those folders in school, like when people had that, like the scented highlighters, or if you had that pen that had like 4 or 5 different colors on it. Yeah. Yes, and Missy Elliott, yes. You was born in 2003 and your mom and I'll just be listening to girl, yes, I was born in 98. I was born in 98. But still, like, it was just that was just like peak era time. Like when all the like sometimes I wish I can go back because it was just fun. Like I don't want to go back and change anything. I just want to go back and experience because it was just a vibe. Am I doing a live tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday? Probably not because Sundays are like my regroup and I like to like wind down with those. It's giving Lisa Frank. Yes, that was actually the theme for this. So I'm glad that you picked up on that. First thing that came to mind, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, 98. You was born in 94. See, we can still be like this, Dakota. I think Dakota. Let me find out you're really my friend from back then. What in the world is this Diddy oil guy? What is that, Ramsey? Oh, thank you so much, Ramsey. I appreciate that. You do the same makeup like me. We might have to connect and do some makeup together, girl. Girl, I used to be like a little jealous of the girls that had the Lisa Frank growing up. So I was just like, Mom, why you not giving me these folders? Why? Okay, Diddy. Yeah, I don't. What in the world? Goodbye. We over here having a girl talk and you talk about kitties and stuff. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Sneaky, yes. I was born in 98. I was born in 98. Your girl is 27. I'm 27. What year did you think I was born? Huh? What year? Sorry if I hear my husband vacuuming in the background. My kids probably got crumbs everywhere. That's okay. We'll keep it a secret, friend. We'll keep it a secret. It's okay. But like back then, like just I'm trying to think what else was my favorite thing back then. Just how lunch was different too. Like, do y'all remember like the Welch's juices, but they were like in this little paper triangle thing, and they would get frozen sometimes in the lunch line. Like that was like one of my favorite things. Like the school pizzas that had the little sausages on them. Oh my gosh, that was so good. So we're twins. We are. Period. You got that 99-cent store knockoff Lisa Frank. Girl, I wish I had it. I used to be like, Mom, I just want Lisa Frank. And then like when girls had the baby fat jacket with the fur around the hood. So you had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Girl, the whole club was looking at her. I wanted to be that girl. I wanted to be that girl. Square pizza does hit different. And I'm trying to get my kids on game with that. But I was trying to be that girl back then. And I used to be like, Mom, where my stuff at? Like, just peak era. Like Rockaware. Oh my gosh. What was another one? Academics back then. Come on. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Period. Or the BB crop tops. Yes. And the juicy tracksuits. Yes. Girl, we're still gonna be besties. I have an old soul. Oh, that's not bad. Girl, that's not bad. 33 is not bad. I have an old soul. So when it comes to music and like style and stuff like that, we're probably like mentally I'm like 33. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Period. Someone said you're a racist. That's fantastic. I'm going to hide you from my channel. Girl, I love you too. See, Dakota, now we locked in. We locked in forever. All of y'all that y'all still here, we're locked in forever. I'm trying to think of some other things that like back then I used to really, really love. Oh my gosh, and I haven't seen a lot of these now, but do y'all remember Shoney's? Does anybody still have like an active Shoney's restaurant near them?
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
What are you doing?
Talking to my friends.
Oh,
Yeah, my friends.
Mommy.
Yes.
Where your puppy?
Where's Queen Poppy? She's on the TV. But yes, you're still young, baby. I know I'm still young. I'm still young, but mentally, yes, baby.
Where your cupcake?
Cupcake. Go ask Daddy for a cupcake. What in the world? He was born in 2010. That's not bad. Leapfrog and playing outside. So the funny thing about people that were born in the 90s and it started transitioning into the 2000s, we literally watched technology change. I know most people think, girl, you were born in 98. You didn't have that much. I'm still a 90s kid. Don't take that away from me. But I did really watch how technology changed over time. So I remember when Leapfrog came out, I used to want that too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a Barbie girl growing up. So I had a lot of Barbies, okay? A lot. I was okay with playing by myself with my Barbies in my room. I would create little towns. In my mind, honestly, I had these whole Lifetime scenarios going on and I would play them out with my Barbie dolls, okay? Period. Like, I grew up also to like, if you remember Adult Swim, I grew up when like Aqua Teen Hunger Force was coming on Adult Swim. Family Guy was on Adult Swim. Futurama was still on Adult Swim before they moved it over to Comedy Central. They had the show called shit. Even on Comedy Central, they had like the show called like Drawn Together or something like that. I grew up on like that type of stuff. Monster High, I didn't really get into that type of stuff. My sister was more of that era with that. Polly Pockets or Betty. Yes. Oh my gosh. Do you remember My Scene? My Scene was my favorite doll too. So like the Bratz, My Scene, and Strawberry Shortcake was another one. I feel like I'm missing a doll though. And not even the Baby Bratz one, but it was like another doll. And I can't remember her name, but My Scene was definitely it. Barbies and dolls, girl, that was my thing. Grew up around the time when you fall asleep watching SpongeBob and like 7 wake ups to George Lopez. Yes. Yes. Or I grew up when you'd be watching like a movie or like some type of show, and then that guy trying to sell you vacuums, like the something Shark, I can't remember, but it was like a vacuum commercial. It was like a long paid program where you actually had to go to like the channel where they would have like the roll of like shows going on the channel. Like this wasn't like, no, you could press the guide. No, you had to go to the TV Guide channel. That's where I grew up on. Yes, My Scene was my thing. Because you got all the Barbies, Three Houses. Girl, literally a whole different vibe. I had the Barbie limousine with the pool in the back. I had the Barbie that had like this cute little bar. I had the house. Girl, that was my thing. Oh, what was another one? Do y'all remember the commercials where like it was a Betty Crocker commercial where she would show like the cake, but it was like you would cut it open and you can have like ice cream on the inside of those commercials where there was like the best hits of the 2000s, and it would be like all those sad songs or love songs by like Celine Dion and stuff like that. Yes, I had a Cabbage Patch doll too. I did too. I don't know where she is, and I'm mad about that. I had a Cabbage Patch. But like that era, or like when they would draw certain things, I cannot remember the name of this, but like it was like a rainbow, like you can paint it or what. Honestly, if I pull it up on YouTube, it was like this whole commercial of things just like nostalgic, and I was just like, times have changed. Like I used to want these things growing up, and then to see nothing but electronics and phones now, I'm like, oh my gosh, these kids go outside and touch some grass, go draw, go color, go live like, ooh, light bright. Yes, yes, yes. My Scene was my thing. Do y'all remember like if you did have internet, and I'm talking about the internet when you couldn't use the cell phone, or not the cell phone, but you could use the phone at the same time as your dial-up? Yeah, that getting on there and like that Minesweeper game, playing that pinball game, because you didn't really have too many games on the computer. But if you did get internet and get on, I used to stay getting on Disney Channel's website and playing the games. Literally, that was my thing. I haven't seen a Cabbage Patch in a long time either. I feel like they went wrong when they got rid of Toys R Us. Internet where you were mailed CD. Yes, girl, when I said something about burning a CD disc to like my siblings, they was like, what is that? And I was like, how you put music on a CD when we still have CD players in the car? I mean, that's when you had like the mix. Like that was, you had different CDs that had different vibes. You had your R&B vibe CD disc, and you had your straight hip hop. That made me feel old, but my siblings were like, girl, you are. And I was like, whatever. AOL is iconic. Yes. Oh my gosh, that loud screeching yellow man walking across when that was coming on. Come on. I couldn't even sneak to get on the computer at night. Could not. But yes, fast. But I used to get on Disney and play like the Sweet Life on Deck video game. And mind you, I stopped watching Disney Channel after they stopped putting the Proud Family on there, after they stopped playing That's So Raven. Like once it started transitioning into like Hannah Montana, I kind of stopped watching. I was very particular. LimeWire to download the music. Yes. There was another one that was called like Share Bear or something like that. Girl, we was on there. I miss, what a time to be alive. What a time. When we were drinking those daggone like hugs, the little barrels of just sugar water now. I tried to get that to one of my kids and I was like, this is disgusting. Capri Suns don't hit the same anymore either. Kool-Aid Jammers. Oh, those are my things growing up. I used to love those down. Grew up on DVDs. I couldn't be more. Oh my gosh. I was just saying this too. I was like, I wish DVDs were still a thing, because going to Blockbuster at the end of a school week with my mom to pick out the movies that we wanted to see was like prime. Like I knew it was going to be a great weekend, because we probably were going to have a pig out, and that's what we called it. We would go get a whole bunch of snacks that we wanted, order some pizza, and like just go watch that. Kids will never understand when that big back TV would roll into a classroom and they would rewind the tape and we were sitting there watching a good old like a movie. They will never understand that. Oh my gosh, yes. The wax soda bottles. Oh my gosh, yes. You said you feel so young. You missed most of these. You was born into. Girl, Olivia, it was a time to be alive. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was an era. It really was. Did not last. No. Dora the Explorer. Yes, I remember when they came out with those TVs, the Dora Explorer, the Blue's Clues, the SpongeBob TVs, the Princess TVs. Oh my gosh, literally. Even so, like looking at some of these blankets and stuff, watching Bill Nye. Yes. Oh, don't even get me started about shows I grew up on. Like, for one, for PBS, Arthur, Reading Rainbow, Between the Lions, Cyber Chase, Dragon Tales. Yes, those were my go-to shows, and I love those. Damn. Oh, hold on, wait. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, Winx Club wasn't passing that up. Winx Club was definitely my thing. I was also watching Pokemon and stuff like that back then too. Those are my favorite. Getting on Xbox, girl. Before that, we had GameCubes, and then GameCubes turned into Game Boys. So that's where it transitioned for us. Like, what was another show that I used to watch growing up for like Nickelodeon? So like the Wild Thornberrys, Cat Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, even though that was on Cartoon Network. But Courage the Cowardly Dog was another fave. Johnny Bravo. Yes, the Flintstones, the Jetsons. Tom and Jerry is always gonna be a classic. I put my kids onto that early, so these kids know all about that. You got a GameCube? Oh my gosh, those things are probably like costly now. And the Wii, we had that too. Dreamcast. What was another one? The Land Before Time. That was another one that was my favorite. I'm trying to think of some other favorite movies I used to watch back then. I don't know. Like, I used to watch a lot of TV back then, like the original Scooby-Doo. I'm not talking about what's new school. I'm talking about like the original 1970s Scooby-Doo is like my go-to. I've always been a Scooby-Doo fan. Crash Bandicoot, yes. Do y'all remember the show called, was it Kirby? The little pink little round thing? I used to love watching that. That was my favorite. Dexter's Laboratory was another one. Samurai Jack had me gone. Like, that was my thing. I'm trying to think of what else I used to get into. Aside from TV, like I said, I was always outside. If you cut on Land Before Time now, oh, see, honestly, after knowing the backstory, the sad backstory to Land Before Time, it's like, dang. But the Land Before Time was definitely a fave. Arthur's always gonna be a fave. Oh, Clifford, for sure. Does anybody like remember Maya and Miguel? Like, that was another one that was my favorite. Oh, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Many people don't know about that one, but that was one of my faves. I used to love that. My kids have watched all the episodes of that. Of course, Blue's Clues too. Blue's Clues was a fave. Nick Jr. hit different back then. You had the Berenstain Bears. Watch that down. Franklin. Of course, Dora the Explorer. Oswald, the little blue octopus. Yes, the one with the red spots. Yes. Max and Ruby. Yes, I still watch these things now as an adult. I'm not gonna lie, I still do. Yes, Brother Bear. Like, oh my gosh. Like, what was another one that used to come on Nick Jr. that I used to stay watching? Does anybody remember? This might have been on Disney Channel. Does anybody remember like Bear in the Big Blue House? That was another one that I used to watch too. What's some other ones on Disney Channel now? Dave the Barbarian. If somebody can tell me. No, it was Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. That was the name of it too. That was another one. Film Doctors was bleak. Yes. Oh my gosh. Girl, when I tell y'all, I have so many stuff that like I used to watch. See, we on here chatting like it's a FaceTime call. I told you guys, and I'm supposed to be getting up and getting ready to go out, and we over here chatting it up, just going down memory lane. Life was so different back then. I still watch cartoons to this day. I'm a big kid at heart. When it comes to going, like, I'm not too serious. I'm just one of the people that I will literally go out and I will still go jump on a trampoline with my kids. Literally. But I don't want to keep holding you guys. I know we didn't got into it good, but I just realized what time it was, and I'm trying to go drop my kids off with my mom. Okay, trying to go get them to do that. I'm like, hey, I'll go pick up your groceries if you watch the kids for a little bit, so me and my husband can go spend some time. So that's what I'm trying to go do. It says B&B. I don't think I remember that one, Ari. I'm gonna go look. Maybe I do. I'm gonna Google it because somebody just slipped my mind, and when they come back up, I'm like, oh, I remember that show. But yes, I have to go. I have to go, and we'll connect again. We'll get it figured out. I'm gonna figure out when we can get back on again. Okay. we gotta stay young. Watching cartoons with the kids is honestly a bonding moment for me, and putting them on to all this the better stuff from when we grow up. To me, cartoons aren't the same anymore. They're really not. But I had a great time with you guys. Thank you so much, Dakota. You will. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on the next live or FaceTime call, that's what we're gonna call them, the next FaceTime call. Make sure to hit the bell because the bell will notify you of when I'm on, and then we can start connecting with that. But it was so nice chatting with you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in and supporting. And I will see you guys probably Monday since everybody has Monday off. So probably then. But I'll see you guys then. All right, yes, I will let you know when. Bye, guys.